Okay, Howard, your watch has arrived, so I'm going to go ahead and get you unpackaged. Great. Okay, there we go. Okay, what a beautiful, well-preserved example. This is a beautiful 6306. Third diver, the forgotten turtle, if you want. Okay, so this is a 1978, the overlap years, 6306, 7001 to August 78. So this is the turtle that hacks. It has a JDM kind of designation with the English kanji wheel. Has all the look and the features of the 6309, but is a hacking version with more jewels and die fix settings. So this is a great watch. It's a beautiful example. Your insert is stunning. Your father took immaculate care of this watch. It's just beautiful. Condition wise, you have a couple little minor scratches here on your crystal, and for originality's sake, I'm not sure if you want to preserve that and keep it in, or if you want to change up to a new but identical crystal in terms of material and structure and design, preserving this one to keep with the watch. But if you want a new crystal, we can do that. Otherwise, everything looks very good. You've got all the, some of your frosting is even here behind your tsunami. It's really pretty. It's just a beautiful example. Let's check your clicks. Clicking well. It definitely needs a new gasket behind here, but otherwise that's fine. New gaskets for sure are one of those things we're going to have to do. You said that this had never been serviced, and so that means we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We're going to take the case back off with the machine. I just want to point out you do have a couple little Mars on the back here. There's one here and there's one here. We're not going to add to that, of course, by taking this case back off. We're going to be very careful, but just to point out that those two things do exist. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the case back off. I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and got your case back loosened up. Let's just go through the operating functions of the watch just to be sure that everything is the way we want it to be before we go too deep. You got good threads on your crown, so that's always a bonus. There it is, hacking. That's good. I'm going to take it through the day and date turnover for certainty. There we go. Okay, excellent. That's very good. Alignment of the hands is, factory okay. It's not perfect, oddly enough. You can see your hour is not quite on that pip there, but that's okay. We'll get it perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a look at the movement. It's still hacking, so put that back in. Okay, very clean. This has not seen water, which of course is indicated by the condition of the dial and the hands and everything, but it's nice to see that there's no water in this watch. 21 joules, of course. We're going to check your barrel arbor here. Yeah, you're definitely loose. You can see that this screw head is moving, wobbling back and forth. Yeah, okay. So you definitely need joules. Come back. All right, so let's go ahead and get some power into the movement. Let's do a bit of a manual wind here. Okay. it's running. The amplitude's a bit low. I can just kind of see that it's not as vigorous as we may want. And so, you know, that's just old lubrication that has turned into varnish, or turned into something a bit more solidified over the years as the volatile components of the oil have come out and left behind the residual material. So let's go ahead and look at your amplitude. Put it on the time grapher, and we'll check it out. Okay, so this is not ideal. It's a clean enough signal. This is pretty good in terms of the quality of the lines here. These lines should be one line. That's what this beat arrow does. It brings these two things together to make one solid line. This is the tick and tock of your watch. This amplitude is extremely low, so we're about 100 degrees off from where we should be. You know, sort of best running is in the 240s, 250s maybe even. You know, moderate is 230. Okay for a watch that, you know, has some, you know, internal just oldness. It's maybe 220, but this of course is well below specification for these watches, and you're gaining some time, which is just an adjustment. These two numbers we can adjust. This number we get better through service. So you definitely are here for the right reason. It needs servicing. Okay, so let's get back to the bench. Okay, Howard. Well, you certainly have a very, very lovely example of the 6306 here. This is one of the greatest turtles in my opinion, or greatest of these versions, simply because they are so well built and have that elusiveness of the of that designation. So we'll get to servicing it, and we'll get it back up to full health, and I will be in touch, and we'll proceed. All right. Well, thanks, Howard, and thanks for watching.